Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Love, Sex, Lies, and Reality. Today, we are talking all about letting go and why letting go should be so easy and not being hard on yourself. We all go through relationships of life issues or a circumstance that we find ourselves in, and letting go of the thought of that situation, or letting go of the thought of that partner, or letting go of the thought of that workplace or relationship can be so daunting. But realizing that letting go is easy when we allow ourselves to lose interest in holding on to things that we cannot control. When we try to make things we can't control controllable, if there's a word, such a word as that, then we put ourselves in a place where we suffer. We can't even control the breath that we have. We can't control going to sleep. We can't control certain things in life, and we should understand that control comes from a place of pain. Control comes from a place of having suffered emotional pain or trauma in the past that we haven't healed from. Control comes from a place of trying to win all the time, and that's a place of ego, and that's a place of survival. But if you understand that life is not about survival, life is about thriving, then letting go becomes easy. Take, for example, a relationship. You met this person, and part of you, your soul must have told you, your spirit must have told you, this is not it. But because you were longing, your soul had this longing for connection, you thought, I can put myself in this relationship and I can make it work. I've been there myself in the past, prior to healing and working on becoming a life coach. And so you look at it from that perspective and say, I will still go into this relationship. Your friends may even tell you, your acquaintances may tell you, but you're just bent on putting yourself in that relationship to see what will happen. And then the relationship ends and you find yourself struggling to let go of someone that has already let go of you. And when somebody has already let go of you, it's like you're holding on to something that's dead. And that dead thing is not allowing you to breathe life to yourself. That dead thing is not allowing you to evolve. That dead thing is keeping you in a place where you're stuck. And so when you look at it from that perspective, and also from the analogy of a tree in the fall that sheds its dead leaves, if the tree holds on to the dead leaves, it can't breathe life to it. It can come back to life. The leaves are dead. The leaves just have to fall down. And that's the same way you have to let go of things in your life that no longer serve you. I've written an article on my website about letting go of anything that no longer serves you. You can grab that and read it. And you have to understand that if you're not letting go, then you're saying to yourself, I refuse to evolve. I refuse to grow. I refuse to learn. I refuse. And those are negative affirmations that you're holding on to. But if you allow yourself to connect to the positive affirmations and open yourself to different perspectives about life, what you tend to do is evaluate the situation. Where did I go wrong with this relationship? What part did I play in this relationship? How did I give myself away? What did I contribute to? What did I allow? What did I accept? What did I tolerate? What did this partner show me about who they are? What did I learn about myself? Those are some questions that can really help you begin to uncover the truth behind it. And then the most important question you have to ask yourself is, how did you lie to yourself throughout the whole process? Because love resides in truth. Truth resides in love. And when you're lying to yourself, you're not operating from a place of love. You are operating from a place of denial and a place where you will get lost in life. But once you open yourself up to the ability to say, let me learn how I lied to myself during this situation. How did I lie about the partner? How did I try to cover up for somebody that doesn't even cover me? Because remember, love is a two-way street. You give without expectations and you receive back what you're giving. And when you're giving it to the person who doesn't know what love is, they can't give it back to you because they don't have it. You cannot give what you do not have. And so what you tend to find in that situation is you give yourself and your cup is not yet full. So you're emptying out your cup. Your cup is not full because you're not in the place of wholeness yet. And so what you tend to do is pour out and pour out and pour out. And you get to the place where you now feel like, I have given into this transaction. I have not received any reward. So I'm going to try and hold on until I get a reward. But not everything in life brings us a reward or an answer. Sometimes it's about learning. Sometimes it's about discovery. Sometimes it's about knowing yourself, because we don't all know ourselves. And so when you go through such an experience, is to really learn yourself. What am I learning about myself in this experience? And so when you sit down, evaluate your emotions and feelings. Did you run on emotions? Were you able to tame your emotions, or were your emotions taming you? Were you losing yourself in the process? When you ask yourself those deep questions, you're able to start to uncover ways that you gave in. And it becomes easy to say, you know what, I release this relationship because now I have learned about myself. I release this experience because now I have gained the wisdom and the lessons that I need to move to the next phase of my journey in life. Remember, your journey is yours and yours alone. I read that in Love, Sex, Lies, and Reality. And so when you look at yourself from that perspective, you're able to say, you know what, this experience is done. The purpose has been fulfilled. Now I take the lessons from that experience, I incorporate it into my journey, and I gain the new wisdom and knowledge that I need to forge into the next phase of my journey. And then you're able to evolve. And you're able to understand that you won't repeat patterns when you learn the lessons, because now you have taken the time to explore everything that happened. You've taken the time to gain knowledge about who you are and how you lost yourself in that process. And you've gained the knowledge to allow yourself to not repeat patterns, because you recognize the things that you will not do going forward. So when you allow yourself to see from that perspective, you realize that letting go is easy. What is not easy is allowing your ego to die in the moment where you're thinking, I'm going to hold on to this, I'm going to fight for this, because your ego always wants to fight from a place of emotional pain or trauma. But your true self wants to be discovered in such a place. And so you have to choose which one you're allowing. The ego, who cannot serve you but keep you in a place where you don't belong, or your true self that's longing to connect with you and allow you to gain knowledge and wisdom from the experiences and shape you to become the best version of yourself while you're still living and breathing. Remember to never stop loving while living. When you stop loving, you stop living. When you stop living, it means it's time to go back to the maker. But while you're still here, remember to let go of anything that's no longer serving you, knowing that dead leaves cannot breathe life into you. You have to take charge and breathe life to yourself and continue to grow your tree as you evolve in life's journey while still here. Have a great weekend all. Take good care. God bless. Bye-bye.